All right, so we invited some people, but I want to give a quick shout out. One of my homeboys, one of my best friends for a long time, Ron McIntosh. Today's his birthday, so I'm gonna have to link up with you after the fact, homie. But that's my boy. We go back like spinal cord. I'm telling you, we go back.
Clap that shit up.
Clap that up.
Happy birthday, man.
Happy birthday. Also, I want to shout out my homeboy Jawad Abdullah, my Muslim brother from up in the Shy.
Yup.
We appreciate you, man. I know you be going through some stuff, so we appreciate you. You know what I mean, supporting us, and we want to support you. So we just want to show you some love. Like I said, thanks to everybody who's online.
Yeah, let's clap my man from the Shy up, man.
Yeah,
he's been battling. And he won. So
man.
We want, we ain't forgot you, man.
Yeah, man.
Yeah,
we definitely don't forget you, man. So we got a lot of catching up to do, y'all. We gonna try to make it quick because we got a lot of things to catch up on.
A lot of stuff to hit.
So let me invite a couple more people real quick, and
I'm telling you, man, this thing ain't working like I wanted to work. I'm just gonna crank this like that. Everybody gonna hear the. Oh, here we go. Okay, here we go. Now we back.
Yeah, there you go. That's a classic beat for y'all who don't know.
Second round, this is a vibe thing, vibe thing, vibe.
That's that Q-tip.
Yeah.
He's one of those, he's an all-around artist, He can rap, he can produce, I think he can do the turntables too.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, I think I seen him on the turntable before. So Q-tip is one of them. He's all around. I don't know if he produced this beat or not. Who produced this?
I think he might have produced it.
He might have, because it was his joint. So, and I'm sure he does a lot of his own stuff. So, all right. The rest of y'all. We're gonna have to catch it later.
Yeah, I'm trying to, let me see if I can get some folks. My tab has been acting up. But if it ain't, let me just see if I can do it real quick and then, they probably gonna have to catch it later.
Yeah. Yeah, because I invited like a good 40 people, so that's it.
Dang. Curtis over here like, he's like reflection, like, you know what I'm saying? I got a whole squad up in here, you know what I'm saying? Put your little dry ass over here trying to get shit.
Yo, I'm just saying, I did do it big.
Yeah, I did it big now, shoot, I can't get no groups for whatever reason. Let me see if I can. Got it. Let's do this. Oh, that's what it is. I ain't update my Facebook on this thing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Is it making you go through some updates?
Well, I ain't doing that shit now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll do that later. Let me see if I can get in here and share.
Okay.
And if we, like I said, we can't do it. Okay, here we go. There we go. Uh-oh. Remix.
Yeah.
Again, like we said, not to keep stalling, but we do appreciate everybody. We appreciate everybody's patience. We appreciate everybody's time. Appreciate y'all just staying with us. And,
yeah, so.
You know what I'm saying? Putting up with us and all this mess.
Yeah, man. You know, we've been going for a minute. But now we back with the jump off.
We all right. And let me see. I think everybody else. Yeah, y'all just gonna have to get it. Again, check us up. Check us out on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. And we might, like I said again, we probably gonna have to. Well, we'll talk about some more stuff later. Towards what I'm about to say.
Yeah.
And we'll just keep it like that. And everybody else, y'all just gonna have to get it on the next up and up. All right. So.
All right.
First off,
episode 74.
Yep.
We gotta start off on a little somber, kind of sad note a little bit. We want to definitely, give some condolences to some people we lost recently. So, pause the music for just a second.
Yeah, I got you.
So, we want to give a rest in peace to John Singleton, who did it big in the movie business. And he just recently passed, and we haven't really been able to address that. Also, Peter Mayhew, he just passed. He is known for the voice of Chewbacca on Star Wars. So some of y'all didn't know that, but he just passed within the past couple of weeks. Man, big comedian Tim Conway.
Oh, man.
Dude was large, man.
That man was a monster.
Yeah, man. He was mostly known for his work on the Carol Burnett show back in the day. He's done a bunch of other shows. He even did the voice of Barnacle Boy on SpongeBob. He just passed. And another legendary actress, Doris, she just passed as well. So we're going to give a little bit of a moment of silence just to give our condolences to them. All right.
All right, back to the music.
Thank y'all for giving us that moment.
And just to let you know, in the comment section, just hit us up. Tell me what your favorite John Singleton movie was. And for the Tim Conway, hit me up if anyone has Dwarf in the Olympic Games.
Yeah.
If you got that, you rock with me right now. You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah, if y'all know any of that man's work, hit us up, man. Let's chop it up. So yeah, tell us your favorite John Singleton movie. You know what I mean? So for me, I have to say it was Boys in the Hood. Now, he did Poetic Justice, and that was dope, man. But for me, Boys in the Hood was just so much more impactful. You know what I mean? It just hit home. You know what I mean? It just really put you in the thick of things, and it was just like, wow. Because I was from New York, so I knew things were rough in New York, but you never really know how rough it is in other places. Mm-hmm. And when I saw that, I was like, wow, so this is how life is out there. That's crazy, B. You know what I mean? So...
yeah, Boys in the Hood was probably like... I'll be honest with you, I haven't really seen all of his movies. I'm not going to act like and say, I've seen all of the Boys in the Hood and Baby Boy. Baby Boy was actually a good one.
Yeah, Baby Boy, that's a cult classic right there.
Pass the remote, youngster.
Yo, that was funny, man. Ving Rhames, they just had the right cast for that movie, man. Tyrese, Ving Rhames, man, that was dope. But yeah, let's chop it up on that, and then just let us know if y'all got anything y'all want to share about any of these people, these great people we just recently lost.
Do your best Chewbacca impression.
I've never been able to get that, man.
Yeah, it was, someone told me, I might not be, it might not be factual.
Okay.
But it was supposed to be like a bear roar, like a backwards.
Oh, okay.
But that wasn't supposed to be. But anyway, I don't know.
Who knows, man? Never know. But Another thing I want to, just mention real quick while we on the subject of sad news. Some of y'all may have heard, but the iconic rapper Bushwick Bill has recently been diagnosed with stage 4 pancreatic cancer. And, they're trying to throw together a last minute kind of Ghetto Boys, kind of farewell tour, since we don't know how much more time we're going to have with this man. So, he's still alive. He still seems like he got good energy, but it was kind of, shocking to the whole community just to know that, he had that. So that group, they made a big impact on hip hop, you know what I mean?
Oh yeah, no doubt.
I mean, my mind playing tricks on me, that was big, man.
Yep.
That was huge. And I think they was like one of the first to put it on for like Texas, you know what I mean?
For the South period,
yeah,
I believe.
For the
Because
South.
I mean, really, I try to think, other than that one, there was this one guy in Georgia that rapped in 69, but as far as like the demographic,
Yeah.
I really think about hard, like, who would really put it down for the South before Ghetto Boys.
Right.
I really can't think of anybody.
Yeah.
If someone knows of somebody, let me know, but I can't really think of anybody.
But yeah, that whole video, man, that was my joint, man.
This year Halloween came on the weekend.
Yeah.
Me and Ghetto Boy trick-or-treating.
Robbing little kids for bags.
Oh, man.
I was dying, yo, and dude was he was funny too, man. I've heard some stories about him too, man. He's funny, like tour bus stories, you know what I mean? And if you hear some of his stories, it's funny, man. It'll have me
laughing. Speaking of, MC Search was on Vlad TV like one time, and he was talking about some shit that like,
Bushwick Bill?
Yeah.
That's
that shit was crazy.
That's what I'm talking about. That's exactly what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Some of y'all might know that story, but yeah, if you look it up, MC Search talks to Vlad about Bushwick Bill. It's funny, man. He told a few stories, but I was like, yo, Bushwick was wildin'.
Yep.
So yeah, but yeah, and I see you out there following us on Instagram. We appreciate you. Thank y'all for watching. We are recording on YouTube. We're live on Instagram, and then we're live on Facebook. So thank y'all all for the support. And, just being there for us, waiting around for us, because I know we've been going for a while.
Yeah.
We had some personal things going on.
Hit us.
So, still stuff going on.
Literally, shit hit me.
Right. So, we back, and we back with a vengeance. You know what I mean? So, but yeah, man, so, I don't know, man, but I'm hoping that we keep Bushwick Bill for a good while longer. You know what I mean? I hope he can work past this because what was his name? Michael Douglas. He came out saying that he had stage 4 cancer. He had throat cancer, and that was like 5-6 years ago. And then all of a sudden, he was good. You know what I mean? Yeah. So you can fight this stuff. You know what I mean? Get through it
now. Yeah.
So hopefully that'll happen with Bushwick Bill, man, because we losing way too many of our, hip hop pioneers. You know what I mean? Everybody got to go at some time, but we hope to have them as long as possible. You know what I mean? So
no doubt.
Yeah. So
yeah, hopefully too. I was gonna say, cause back when De La Soul, they were trying to. This was I think 2015 when they did their album. Crowdfunding. They did the Great Nobody or the Nobody album or whatnot. The Ghetto Boys were trying to crowdfund their stuff too, but I don't think they got as much support, unfortunately. Right. And so they hopefully maybe through this they can maybe do like a crowdfunded album, maybe like a live album. That would be kind of great.
Yeah, because who was it? I think it was Erick Sermon was saying that now in this day and age of social media, he's starting to learn more about how to tap into making money off of your social medias and all of that. And he was like, a lot of rappers need to start getting up on this. So, it's something that you can monetize. You know what I mean? You just gotta know how. And so he's trying to learn more about that. And speaking of Erick Sermon, real quick, shout out to him. He just released the album Vernia.
Really shot that up.
Man, that joint is hot, man. I'm telling you, I got a copy on Google Play Music, and yo, it's hot, man. And that's one half of the legendary, iconic group
EPMD. Eric Parrish making dogs.
Yeah. This is one of their iconic songs right here.
Yeah, right there. What is it?
The Symphony 2000.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Yeah, we gotta beat up the whatchamacallit real quick.
Oh, it's just pause.
Oh, okay, yeah.
We'll give it a minute.
Yeah, give it a minute.
Alright. Well,
yeah, we gotta beat up the Instagram.
Instagram is trying to be.
Oh, wait a minute. You can't say that now because right. Man.
They know they owned by the same people. So. But yeah, we love you, Instagram.
Yeah, we love you. We love you, Facebook. We would never say anything discriminating or mean about you guys.
We learned our lesson.
Yep.
Bring it on back.
Sorry. I didn't mean to yell.
Right, didn't mean to raise my voice.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I think that's what y'all scared of, like loud Negroes with voices and stuff.
Yeah.
That's why y'all damn fair.
Yeah, we gotta talk about that a little bit too, man. We're gonna come back to that, but
so we wanna talk about Missy Elliot.
Yeah, man. I wanna shout her out. I was hoping Instagram would get itself together, but it's being a little stubborn right now, so alright, well, Instagram, we'll come back to you.
Yeah, we'll come back to you.
Because we're going to chop some stuff up for you anyway.
Let's clap this up for Missy getting her joint, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man. Missy Elliot, the legend, she got her honorary doctorate degree. Man, that was so dope, man.
So where did you get it from?
Oh, snap, I know the school and I forgot that quick. I don't know why, but Berkeley wants to come to my mind, but I'm not sure.
I think that sounds about right.
I think it was Berkeley, but I'm not 100% on that. But yeah, so she did the thing, man. She got an honorary doctorate, and she been celebrating all week, man. So I'm very happy and very proud of her for doing the thing. You know what I mean? So we appreciate.
Yeah, let's clap that up again.
Yeah, man. I mean, she's made so many accomplishments, man. I mean, recently getting into the Songwriters Hall of Fame.
Yep.
That was dope, man. I mean, and she could still release music right now and it would still be dope. You know what I mean? So she been doing it now for, let's see, when did she first come out?
Well, I know the first album was 97.
Was it 97?
When her first album. She probably was out a little before that, because I think she did some stuff with MC Light, you know, that rock the party thing. Yeah.
So she's been in at least 20 years or more. Because, that would be like 22 years if it was, 97. If we go by 97.
Yeah.
So that's dope, man. I mean, for her to still be able to, make these big accomplishments, man, that's huge. You know what I mean? Because a lot of artists nowadays, I don't foresee them doing things like that. You know what I mean? Getting into the Hall of Fame and getting degrees and all of that, because now it's all about, don't worry about school. You're rich now. You know what I mean? Just
spend all that money on lean.
Right.
And they get mad at someone else's baby daddy who's taking up responsibility and taking care of your kid, but you gonna get mad at them because they, they're not you.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Exactly. Yep, so, I can't mess with you on that, man. But yeah, I'm really, really happy for Missy Elliot, and so, let's clap that up for her one more time. Yeah.
So, let's talk about Jay-Z's B-side real quick. Was it live concert?
Yeah.
I haven't had a chance to take it, seen it rather. You were saying that there was dope performances.
He did it. Basically, he just did a lot of old school joints with himself And, you know, just to show that he didn't have no beef with a lot of people, he brought out people like Nas to do songs with Nas. And not just like, he didn't just do the songs that they did together. He let them do some of their songs. Like Nas did some of his Illmatic songs.
That's what's
and
up.
then they did some of their songs together. Cameron came out, they did songs together, you know, just to show, you know, they squashed their little beef. It was just good energy, you know what I mean? So, and you know, Beyonce, of course, him and her did their songs, but it was called the B-Sides 2 concert. And, you know, if you look up the hashtag B-Sides 2, you'll see clips of the performances, man. It was dope, man. It was about 2, maybe 3 weeks ago. And so it's a lot of clips of it on Instagram. I'm not sure if they're on Facebook or not, but I've been seeing them flooding on Instagram. So if you're on Instagram, check that out.
There's a song they should have done right there. Yeah. Boy, that face mob up in there. Guess who's back? Back is it home.
I only saw the clips they put on Instagram, so he might have. You never know. Cause supposedly he brought out a lot of people that night, man. You know what I mean? So it was dope, man. And it was like a kind of like a suit and tie type of event. So like everybody who was up there with him had like, you know, fresh suit and tie, Nas, Cameron, all of them, man.
Oh, that's what's
so
up,
it was kind of dope, man. Yeah, so I think that was a good look on Jay's part, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I think a lot of, Jay, I think he kind of definitely took that from Biggie, because, you know, as far as like when hip hop was, you know, before the Biggie era, you know, it was all like champion hoodie, you know, straight up, you know, like, I mean, Biggie came out with that too, but then he really started dressing up, and I think Jay-Z kind of took that mantle, you know. There ain't nothing wrong with like the hoodie and stuff, but it's like sometimes, you know, especially in the caliber that he's in now, and even with Nas and Cameron and all those guys, like,
man.
It's like, look, you know, we gotta look presentable to, you know, to the audience, and I kind of respect that. So, shout out to him again, you know, let's clap him up.
Yeah, man. So y'all be on the lookout for that, man, because that was dope. You know, if you can find some clips, if I find some, I'll post it on the Facebook page. But go check that out for yourself, man. It's worth a look. So, all right, what's next on our list, man? We got to go back to Facebook and their shenanigans lately, because it's not really that cool, man. You know, they Facebook, y'all banning people. You know, just. Now I get it, you know, you're a little worried about what they putting out there, but you can't ban speech, you know what I mean? And you know, several people were banned from Facebook. Alex Jones,
Milo, I forgot Milo Yump.
I can't remember how to pronounce it either, but that guy, and then Farrakhan. Now I will say this, you know what I mean? Farrakhan is not on the same level as those dudes, you know what I mean? I don't follow his ideology or whatever, but the man he not no terrorist or anybody out there just promoting, you know, hurting somebody or anything like that. Where he most of what he says is just the truth, and y'all just don't like what he's saying because of the way he comes off.
See, that's kind of a backfire on their part, really. It's like this. If you really think about it. Go back to Nipsey Hussle and his funeral. One thing that you saw was black people coming together, Crips and Bloods, and the nation came through. They handled it beautifully. People were sitting down. People were getting together. I mean, there may have been like one little riot, that little dispute thing, but when they came in through,
it was like all, for the most part, it was love. You know what I mean? So it was all love, man, and I love that, man, because there was a lot of good clips floating around that was showing, you know, and it's funny because the media wasn't the ones who were showing these clips with the solidarity and all of that. People like rappers had to post, you know, the videos showing gang members coming together. You know what I mean? I didn't really see no media outlets really talking about that. Of course,
because it don't make money.
Right.
Peace don't make money to these little blood-sucking motherfuckers. It don't make money.
That's really sad.
That's really what it is.
Yeah. And
the thing of it is, too, with Farrakhan really don't need these platforms for the real truth, because He been doing it a long time. He been doing this long before social media.
Yeah.
So he's gonna be all right. He's got his own paper.
Yeah, man.
So he's gonna be all right. You know what I'm saying? But it is unfortunate. I mean, I like the apps that we on here. You know, Facebook, Instagram,
right.
all that, YouTube. I mean, even though y'all becoming a pain in the ass now, but you know, it's gonna be a rude awakening when, you know, a lot of people, especially with our skin color and our skin tone and complexion, start making shit, better shit than y'all motherfuckers gonna rock with.
Yeah,
because
man.
that's really what's gonna have to happen.
Yeah.
We're gonna have to start making our own platform. And it ain't really a color thing neither. You know, people that want free thought and really want to talk about the actual truth, you know what I'm saying? We probably gonna have to have our own platform. Black, white, blue, I don't care what you are. Because,
That's it.
and the thing of it is too, I want to say this right here too. Especially the black folks, everybody's like, oh, the liberals, you know, they're for the black people. No, they're not. This shows you that they're not, because all these tech companies are pretty much liberal. You know what I'm saying? And they're banning everybody that is coming up, you know, speaking truth and speaking different. And oh yeah, and Amazon banned Louis Farrakhan's book, The Secret Between Blacks and Jews.
Oh, for real?
They banned the sale of that.
Wow.
My man, Brother Rich, shout out to Brother Rich. They had like a live feed on YouTube and shut the shit off.
Wow.
Because of some of the stuff they was talking about.
That's crazy, man.
And then on top of that, you know, they're going after these people with, you know, the conspiracy stuff. And then there's a lot of stuff, you know, especially the holistic doctors and everything. They're coming, you know, they're saying stuff against them because, like, you know, the whole measles outbreak and vaccinations. I mean, it's a lot of stuff that's coming out, you know. But
it's crazy, man.
Yeah.
It's crazy. So, you know, it's wild out here, y'all. You know, you can't, no matter how much freedom, you know, you have, somebody always gonna try to stifle some of your freedom. So,
yeah. But and to be fair, you know, I mean, not to jump on Facebook, you know, dick or anything like that, but I'm gonna say this too. See, unfortunately, they do have every right to do that because this is their platform.
right.
You know, only the government can. You know, that's one thing that Charlamagne the God was talking about on the Breakfast Club, that, you know, the government they can't go against free speech. But these companies, if they deem that you're a threat,
right,
because that's really I think what it is, you know, because it's really, and you know, most of the time they give these broad definitions of like, oh, this is hate speech,
right,
because someone has a different opinion than you.
right.
I mean, that's like Ben Sharpo, like, you know, I don't like that guy too much, but these people have the right to speak. Alex Jones has the right to speak, even though it sometimes can be disinformation and shit, but he got the right to speak. Farrakhan definitely got a right to speak. But the thing of it is, these companies, by their bylaws and everything, they can ban anybody because this is what, you know, because we could do that, you know, and we don't, you know, they don't have to follow by these stringents of the government.
Right.
In fact, some of these companies are bigger than the fucking government.
Yeah.
I mean,
true.
so it's like, you know, it's like if you ban us on these platforms, it's like, what can, you know, that's the way they look at it. We ban you on these platforms, we know we get billions and billions of people come through, what else can you do?
Right.
But, you know, hey, I'm like Premier, man, we like roaches, man. We never dying, son. We about to get this shit. Fucking right. Robin Harris on that ass. Sitting next to the man. Sitting next to the man. Sitting next to the goddamn
We don't die, we multiply.
man. That's right.
But yo, man, that's crazy, man. So, you know, like you said, it ain't but so much you can do, but still, man, I just want to say I think that's wrong, you know what I mean? Y'all shouldn't be doing that, banning people, but like you said, it's their platform, so, you know, what can we do?
But see, that's the thing.
But we gonna start our own platform.
Yeah, but that's the thing, too. It really makes your side look weak.
Right.
And it makes you look like, well, damn, we can't, these people saying bad stuff about me. We can't do this. It hurt my feelings.
Right. Yeah, I can't rock with y'all.
Man.
Sound like a bunch of crybabies.
Facebook, if you were Facebook were real, I'd smack the shit at you right now. Like, quit being a bitch.
Smack you in the Facebook.
Smack.
Yo, but that's crazy, man. So yeah, we gonna get off of that before they turn us off. In
Yeah. We just playing Facebook. We just playing. We love y'all. Come here. Come here. Let me get you.
Peace, Facebook.
Let me get you.
Right. Bring it in.
Bring it in. I ain't mean it.
You know what I mean? But we gonna talk about something a little more positive. You know what I mean? We gonna jump on this Shaolin shadowboxing Wu-tang Clan.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
That's a joint right there. Classic right there. Y'all don't know nothing about that. When that beat come on, you already know.
All right. Sing it with me, y'all. Come on. Cash rules everything around me. Cream get the money. Dollar bill, y'all.
Grew up on the crime side.
The New York crime side. Staying alive with no job. No second hand.
Mom's bouncing.
Some old man.
So then we
moved to Charlotte land. Young you.
Rocking a gold tooth, no goose, I don't even know the rest.
We were getting it.
But we gonna celebrate the Wu-Tang because two big things happened. They have gotten a street named after them called the Wu-Tang District. Up in Staten Island, New York. You know, clap that up. So that was unveiled recently in the past couple of weeks, and that's really big for an iconic group because they did it big for Shaolin. They kind of put Staten Island on the map, you know what I mean? And so, you know, that was rightfully deserved of them to get that. And also, there's 2 documentaries going on with them. You got the one on Showtime called Of Mics and Men. And that one just premiered this past Friday. It's a docu-series. So it's going to be a bunch of episodes. And that just started this past Friday. There's another one on Hulu. I can't remember the name of it. But that one's going to be more of a scripted show where people are actually portraying the Wu-Tang. So that one is supposed to be coming anytime now. But the one on Showtime, I recorded it. And it was dope, man. So each episode's like an hour. They're probably gonna do somewhere between 7 and 10 episodes, but I don't know for sure the right number. But it's, man, just the first episode had my mind blown. It was just, they went back to, you know, like old like videos, like even before they was rappers, showing them as teenagers and they delved into their backstories and all of that, man. So y'all need to go look for that. You know what I mean?
I need to answer 2 questions. The first question is, what was RZA's name before RZA? And then the second question is, what was the group that RZA, ODB, and the GZA called themselves before they went into the Wu-Tang?
And don't Google it.
Yeah, don't Google shit.
Don't try to Google it. We need to know if you're up on your hip hop. You know what I mean? We need to know what y'all know about real hip hop right there. Off the dome. What you know? I mean, you know, you're allowed to make mistakes, but you know, try to think about that for a minute. Because RZA went by a completely different name before Wu-Tang, and you know, like you said, they had another group. Because you know they are related. You know what I mean? RZA, Old Dirty, and Genius. Yeah, they're all related. So yeah. So that's kind of dope right there. You know what I mean? And then you know if you're a fan of Wu-Tang, what's your favorite Wu-Tang song? Chop that up in the comments. Let us know. That's a hard one. I ain't gonna lie. For me, it's so many, man. The one that gets me the most hype when I hear it, this is one of them, but the one that gives me the most hype just because when that beat come on was one of their from the second Wu-Tang album, The Jump Off, Protect Your Neck Part 2. Yeah, that beat, boy, when I hear that beat, yo, I be losing as soon as that beat come on because it just hits so hard. I'm like, ah! So that for me, that's one of my favorites, if not my absolute favorite. when it comes to just, bobbing my head and all of that, my favorite when it comes to just a good storytelling song was Ghostface, All I Got Is You. No, that's Method Man, but what's the one Ghostface did?
No, that's it. Ghostface is all, the one was...
that was All I Got Is You, okay. Yeah.
Oh, you were talking about him and Mary J. Y'all,
I confused the two names of the songs, but it was the Ghostface one that I was talking about, but I keep confusing the names because they remind me a lot of each other.
Yeah, that was basically like a hardcore, like, rapping, like, R&B. Like, if R&B was, like, trying to rap, that was that song.
Yeah, man. Yeah. So that was dope, man. And everything that Ghostface said in that song, I could relate to because being a kid from New York, I went through pretty much everything he said on that song. It was just like, wow, that hit home. So when them dudes rap, I could really feel it, you know what I mean? All of them, you know what I mean? But that was one of the most, hit home songs right there. So, but yeah, y'all need to go check that out, man. Of Mics and Men. It's a play on the words of Mice and Men, but it's of Mics and Men. So that's dope, man. If you got Showtime, look for it. If you don't, I'm sure they got some clips of it all over the internet, YouTube, somewhere. You know what I mean? Just find it. Trust me, it's worth it. And it's really big to get a street named after you. You know what I mean? That's major right there because at one time, rap was considered something that wouldn't last long, and it was just a passing phase and a fad.
Now it's like outlasted.
Society can't even live without hip hop right now.
Yeah, sure can.
You know what I mean? Everybody's crossing over to hip hop, and begging for some of that success. You know what I mean?
Yeah, look at country now. I gotta take my horse for a ride.
Exactly. What's the K-pop kids? B2K. I mean
B2K.
BTS. Them little Korean kids.
Oh.
With the hair, blue hair and pink hair.
I ain't seen them.
They real popular for the last couple of years. It's a little boy band, and they're from Korea.
Okay.
So they've had like a few rappers on their song. They had Nicki Minaj on one of their songs. So it's like, they do pretty good on their own as far as their popularity, but they gotta throw some hip hop in there because they know hip hop is where it's at.
Yeah.
So definitely, man, hip hop is proven once again that, it means business and it's dominant. It's here to stay. You know what I mean? No matter how much you try to water it down. What?
Yeah, we just doing that right there for Erick Sermon real quick.
What? Karen Smith, get right. Correctable box in my style, rock shit blocks as I chill. As on wheels, I take snapshots of the maniac dressed in black and right on strap. Get you playing me too close.
Just let me get your bag.
Cause I don't play games and I lure like Jesse James.
The hell with the bitches and the so-called fame.
Strictly biz the hard, yeah. As I climb charts, busting as deadly as I come from
like Mozart.
Your man say you're mad.
Damn, why him?
Feel one tongue, 560 bins. I'm creeping mad deep, no shorts and no sleep. I'm bugged like a tap phone, hard like concrete. So get a grip, don't slip, catch a grip of the infrared. Aim at your head as I blast my
target.
The Bozak, I'm ripping flows that making MC stop and chill and say
he's all that.
Hardcore, no R&B singer, roll with the hit squad.
Woo! Headbanger! The headbanger!
What? Y'all know about that. Yo, that's my joint right there. That's a forever classic. I think that's my favorite Hit Squad collective song.
Yeah, that's probably one of the... okay, new question. What's your favorite Posse record?
Yeah.
Top 5 Posse records. This is a contender right here. Yeah. This really gets slept on.
This is in my top 5. So I'm going to put that there. Headbanger, the original Symphony, of course.
Yeah, Symphony.
Gotta put that in there. Let's see. Let me think. I'll go... If we go on, I don't know if we can count. I guess we can count Wu-Tang, maybe the jump off that I was talking about, Protect Your Neck Part 2. If we can count Wu-Tang as a Posse record, I don't know. Well, they're already a group, but it's like, dang, you know, you think of them as such a dope collective because they so dope individually. Mm-hmm. But okay, I'm gonna take Wu-Tang out there. All right, so let me see what else.
Well, I would say with Sugar Hill Gang versus the Furious Five, I think that it wasn't really a posse record per se.
Right.
But I think that's probably like the earliest record where like two groups got together.
Yeah, that's true. That's probably
It probably had the mechanics of a posse record, but it probably wasn't called a posse record.
Dang, there's some good ones that I can't think of right now that I'm trying to think of. Oh, another good one that I would consider a posse record was Wu-Tang and Onyx.
Oh yeah! Oh shit! I forgot about that. Yeah, that shit was hard.
Yeah, if you don't know that song, just look up Wu-Tang. Put Wu-Tang and Onyx.
You took that back. Yeah, that shit went hard, cuz.
It was something like the illest or the craziest or something like that. You know what I mean? Some kind of name like that. But yeah, so that was my joint. Let me see if I can get two more real quick.
Let's see. Symphony. Self-Destruction. With the
that was a posse record. It was more on the positive tip, so it wasn't really trying to be lyrical, but it was still a posse record. So yeah,
I think that would probably be up there. Yes,
maybe Dwick, Gangstar, and Nice and Smooth.
Ooh. Yeah, that's probably one of the better ones.
Mm-hmm.
Shoot.
What else? It's something that's right on the tip of my tongue that I'm gonna think of later on, and I can't think of right now.
I'm trying to think. Let's see. Some of my favorite, like the Gangstar ones, are actually kind of my favorite.
Yeah,
especially like the Militia, and then like dang on when they did the Owners album, they did Same Team though Gang. Yeah, that's like my favorite right there. Man.
Yeah, man, you can't go wrong with anything Gangstar, man. Anything Gangstar.
I think DITC has some good posse records.
They did.
Yeah, Big L, you know, on his album The Graveyard.
Yeah.
That was a good. And actually, Jay was on that one. Jay-Z was on that one.
Was he?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, that's what's up.
So, what else we got to talk about?
We'll come back to that.
we were talking about that Erick Sermon.
Erick
That's
Sermon,
why I was throwing that. That's why I was throwing
we
that.
gotta clap it up though. The headbanger.
Clap it up for Erick.
Yo, Erick Sermon just dropped his new album, Vernia, last month in April, and it's been doing high numbers. And this man has been out since like, 87, 88, somewhere in that area?
Yep. It's my thing!
Yeah. They, a lot of rappers have used their beats, you know what I mean? Jay-Z's used their beats. A lot of rappers have used their beats, man.
Yeah, ain't that like they would have that discussion on the Dream Champ. They're the most sampled hip hop group.
Yeah.
Which that kind of surprised me because I always thought it was Audio 2 with the I get money I got.
Yeah, they've been sampled a lot too.
Oh no. Uh-oh. Facebook trying to get us.
Facebook's like,
warning. Shit.
Warning.
Oh, shit.
Come on, Facebook.
They trying to shut it down.
We love you now. Come on now. Show us some love.
We said we sorry.
Right.
We said we were sorry.
Right.
Damn.
Hey, what's going on? Uh-oh. So this is all around.
Yeah. Oh, we're back. On Facebook at least.
And you too.
Yeah, we had to pay the cable bill real quick. Beat up the Spectrum guy. But
man. But that album is doing fine, man. It's doing good numbers, man. You got to give it up for that. So he got a lot of good collaborations on there too. You know what I mean? So shout out to Erick Sermon.
Clap it up.
Yeah.
Clap it up.
He got Styles P on there.
AZ.
I mean, it's just ridiculous, man. Come on, man. Stop playing.
See Facebook.
Okay, we still good over here.
Yeah, we still good over here. Yeah.
That's all. But this one keep disconnecting. I don't know. Either way, so I don't need to necessarily be on there. But so yeah, and then homeboy Schoolboy Q just dropped the album last week, man. So we gotta clap it up for him.
Schoolboy was pretty cool, man. He got his, he's new school, but he got his own style. He's on his own lane, man, and I respect what he does.
Yeah. So you got to give him some props. He's doing his thing. He's not trying to be under nobody's shadow. His album is called Crash Talk, and it just dropped, I think, within the past 7 days, I believe. So, I hope he does good numbers. I wish anybody well, when it comes to stuff like that, man, because it's not easy trying to make money from when you're trying to do real hip-hop. You're not trying to just be mainstream and just be pop, just do what everybody else wants you to do. So, I really hope that he does some good numbers, so, but I think that was pretty much it on my list of things. We can run through.
In the comments, also we want to talk about we talked about the DJ Vlad versus
Vlad. So we got a question for y'all. So do you think Vlad TV is a culture vulture or not? Because that's a big topic of discussion. It's been a topic of discussion for a couple of years now, actually. And Vlad has actually approached the subject and tried to defend himself on it. But recently he made some comments about Dr. Sebi, who was a all natural, holistic doctor who really was trying to teach people how to eat better, to live better, and he even was helping people get cured from major illnesses. Major illnesses, HIV, AIDS, all that kind of stuff. And he, there's a lot of conspiracy around his death as to, what may have happened, but basically Vlad was trying to discredit him by saying that he's no more of a doctor than Dr. Dre.
Just because he don't have official.
Right, because he didn't have accreditation from some university or whatever. This man has studied the ins and outs of medicine. And so, because he don't have a piece of paper, that means he's not smart enough. Now, I ain't gonna lie, Vlad has been on the fence with me for a good while now, because every now and then he'll say something, and I'm just like, scratching my head, like, I don't know if I like how you approaching that. But he does interviews where he'll discuss good topics, so it makes you want to tune in. But I don't know. I have a feeling that he's not as genuine sometimes as he comes off as. You know what I mean? I don't know. What do you think? How you feel about it?
Like I was telling you before we did the show, like I've kind of been off on Vlad, you know what I'm saying? Not because, of this or what he said or anything. I've just been kind of like, listen to some other folks and then, school and everything.
Right.
I've just been kind of busy with and that. But, but the other day I did listen to what, Lord Jamar was saying about, Vlad, and like, Jamar was like, look, we're gonna make this clear, like, you need to cut this shit, like, just because you trying to make him, be comical and stuff, but the thing of it is, this man had everything documented that he's done these things, and the man has studied. So you can't, just because he may not have the paper that these, these official establishments and stuff say that he has, because he learned from them, doesn't make him less credible. Matter of fact, he's probably more educated than people, for him studying and a passion for him to actually learn and know about it, for him to know what he knows.
Right.
He probably, knows more than, the doctor with the, the PhD and stuff. And then the thing about it is, see, doctors, even after all that schooling and everything, they practice.
Right.
They're not, they're not perfect or this ain't what it, I'm not saying that to slight them or anything, because it takes, years to be a doctor. But they're practicing. Literally. We can't come up here on this podcast and say, "Oh, first we don't have any paper because we're not official hip hop graduates."
I mean, you can't tell me if I go and find out exactly what books they use in them schools and the university, and I read the same books and study the exact same way, but I just don't do it in the school. You mean to tell me I'm not good enough to be a doctor?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I mean, I'm sorry, but that piece of paper don't make no difference to me. Knowledge reigns supreme.
That's right.
Knowledge reigns supreme. So you can tell me all you want that I'm not good enough, but I guarantee you I could probably heal you. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Better than your own doctor can.
Yeah.
The ones who got the paper, half the time they don't know what they talking about.
Yeah, they're just like, well, we just give them all these little all these drugs and stuff, and
taking their best guess. You know what I mean?
We'll just give you all these drugs, and that way you can go crazy and.
So I can't rock with Vlad on that. You know what I mean? So I think he is kind of a little bit of a culture vulture. But
well, he admits himself. I mean, you know what I'm saying, as far as like he benefits. I mean, now that's one thing I will give to him. He has actually said that, hey, I'm an outsider. Because him and because I already watched the one with Jamar on there because that shit be hilarious. Yeah. But the one with, but like he was saying, like, look, I came in from the culture. I'm an outsider. I came in and I benefited from it. And, I am happy that, hey, something that the music I love and enjoy, I make money from.
Yeah.
So, I mean, hey, it is what it is. I mean, I don't hate Vlad, but, it's just, there's just certain things he's done, like what you were saying, is kind of like,
yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, every now and then you kind of pick up on something and say, okay, all right.
Yeah.
I'm not really caring for that tone or what you said, so, And you know what I notice about him, too? Another thing I notice about him, he does stuff in a two-faced kind of way. Like, when he has street rappers, like, let's say a Black Thought or a Jadakiss up there, he'll talk like that's what he supports. But then when he has somebody like one of the mumble rappers like Migos, he's like, oh yeah, Migos is my favorite group. He'll say something like that.
Yeah.
And it's just like, okay, what is it? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Do you just play both sides of the fence whenever it's convenient for you? I noticed that about him. He'll act like if somebody like Jadakiss says, I don't rock with these new guys and blah blah blah, Vlad will be like, yeah, I don't really like that either. But then when the new guys is up there, he's like, oh yeah, you my favorite. I got you in my playlist, and I'm just like, okay, what is it, man? That's what I'm saying. Little stuff like that, I be catching. You know what I mean? I'm like, come on, Vlad, you need to stop. So, but that's your opinion. Y'all give us your opinion on Vlad. Do you think he's a culture vulture or not? I mean, I think it's pretty obvious that he is, but everybody has their own opinion, and we're not gonna ban you for giving your opinion. So let us know what you think. You know what I mean? And real quick, we were talking about EPMD earlier. The one half of that PMD had a birthday this week, so happy birthday to the Mike Doc PMD. Yeah. Let's pop that up. Yeah. He celebrated his birthday about 2 or 3 days ago, I want to say. So, yeah, we definitely want to shout him out. I'm gonna tag him on Instagram and see if he holler at us.
People are like, man, I don't know these niggas.
He seems like a down to earth kind of dude. You know what I mean?
Chill.
I've been following him since You Got to Chill, man.
Oh, yeah.
That was like, yo, I remember that they was in I think they were standing in the freezer in the video because you can see like the cold air coming out of their mouth when they was rapping and whatnot. That was dope, man. That was 87, 88, somewhere in that area.
I was 5 years old.
Yeah, so, hey,
damn.
You can tell how old I am.
Damn.
I'm EPMD, You Guys to Chill old.
Yeah. Wow.
I've been meaning to put one of them little posts up there on Facebook. So, but yeah, man, I'm gonna tell you like this. I'm gonna DMC. You talk too much, you better shut up, old. You know what I mean?
Oh, shit.
That's what's up right there, man. So,
oh, man.
But yeah, man, we We should be back next week around this same time to do it up again. You know, we really appreciate y'all hanging out with us.
Appreciate y'all. Give the audience a hand.
Yeah, man.
And quick shout outs, man. I just want to shout out my cousin Derek Mack, who actually that's one of the, like, he lost his father, my uncle. You know what I'm saying? So I want to shout him out. Thank you, man, for believing in me.
Yeah, man.
Your cousin got his pro exam certificate, and then I'm trying to do my A+ cert, man.
Yeah.
I appreciate you, man. I really appreciate you. I love you, cuz. I also want to shout out, all my other family that's doing good and doing well. Y'all just keep doing your thing, and I definitely want to shout out my crew from up top. I know we don't really talk a lot like we used to, but Kev, Smoke, Derek, Jamal, y'all know who, Greg, y'all know who y'all, my man Eddie over there, y'all, shout y'all out
to all of y'all.
Shouting y'all out, man. Ain't nothing but love, man.
That's what's up, man.
I think that's it.
That's pretty much it, man. We're gonna sign it off until next time. And we're going to have some brand new topics and just chop it up with hip-hop and the latest news. So for Triad Hip Hop Podcast, this your man, Kurt.
And I'm Howie.
And we want to thank y'all. We're going to see y'all again next week, all right?
Peace.